Welcome to the series Microsoft Access for Historians. In this second video, I'm going to teach you how to create a very simple table. Here we are when you open Access for the first time and we want to create a blank database. So the first thing is just click on blank database, so we start in a whole new project. And then we give it a name. I'm just going to use something like test, but I would recommend that you use a name that says something about what it is. If it's about midwives or midwife database, or about mortality, or about censuses, so just use a word and preferably also put a date. So, sorry, we are already in 2017. So I go create. And see that I'm going to give you a couple of pointers. So we have here some of the things that we're going to be using. And here we're going to get our tables, forms, and queries. For now, see that Access has already created one table, but it has nothing. It has only something called ID, and then we should have columns here, and then we should have all our records here. But this default doesn't convince me, so I'm just going to close it, and then now there's nothing. I'm going to create my own table from scratch. So you go to Create. And then I go to Table Design and see that there's something different that appears. So now I can write table, field name, data type, and describe. So I'm going to start with writing ID. You always have to put an ID into a table. It is extremely important. It is essential for the database to work. And what we use generally is something called auto number. Here it is. And then we're going to go, now I'm going to right click my mouse and I'm going to say that this is the primary key and see that a little key has appeared. That means that this autonumeric identifies each record in my table exclusively. And this is very important for running some of the things. So I'm just going to leave it there and you'll find out later why it is important. And you can write a description. This is the identification of each individual. And now we can add another field name. So we can say name. And then, no, apparently we cannot use exactly name. So person name, let's say. And then we can use, see that in data type we have a ton of different things. We have short text, long text, numbers. So just for now, let's go with a short text. And then we can say person. I'm gonna use better the lower hyphen because it just makes it for reader. So, okay, so that's the name and that's the surname. See that I have used lowercase, and there's no huge difference in doing that, just that it just becomes easier to write these things if they are in lowercase. And then I'm gonna say age, and then of course I'm not gonna write age as a short text. I'm gonna find a number. And I just select number. I'm going to leave it like that. And then back here I should start saying, okay, age in years, so that we know exactly what we are talking about. And that could be it. That could be the first columns of our table. So what I'm doing right now is just saving the design. There's no data inside. I'm just saying this is how my table is going to look like. And now I go to close, and of course I go to save. So, person information. And then go OK. And then see that now I have an item and the table that it's called person information. I click on it, and then it is just the structure. So see what happens if I go and try to write let's say 20. See that a blank has appeared. That means that the autonumeric is just creating one number for each of the additional people. I'm just going to make up some names now. And see that I could just create a table like this. The difference from Excel is that when you do this, there's no way that you can mess the order of the rows and the columns. That could happen. So 2 is forever attached to Anna, Walter, and 21, and by no action that I can make, it can be undone. So if we just close, see that nothing happens. Access hasn't asked us, do you want to save it? Because automatically, every time that you just put something else, I'm just going to create a new name. So here it is not saved. The moment that I do that, it is saved. So see, close, and I open, and it's in. So it is very secure. But you could say, okay, that's fine. That's a nice small table, and that is what it's going to be for now. In the next video, I'll show you some more complex things to do.